Hey guys, I believe in miracles, but do you? Maybe you will after you hear about this miracle that was just reported in. Gloucester said, "Alack, I have no eyes. Is wretchedness deprived that benefit to end itself by death?" Poor Tom replied, "This is above all strangeness. Upon the crown of the cliff, what thing was that parted from you?" Gloucester replied, "A poor unfortunate beggar." Poor Tom says, "As I stood here below, methought his eyes were two full moons, he had 1,000 noses. To think that clearest gods who make them honors of men's impossibilities have preserved thee." Gloucester says at last, "I do remember now. Henceforth I'll bear affliction till it do cry out itself." The Earl of Gloucester, who has recently lost his eyes in a confrontation with Regan and the Duke of Cornwall, has taken poor Tom's words and has found a peace within himself as he has survived a suicidal fall. Gloucester spoke that the gods had a greater purpose for him, and until then he would live to fulfill his purpose with conviction. Inspiring, truly. The Earl of Gloucester, who said he was anguished by himself, sought to end his life. Although, after surviving, he has reached a reconciliation for himself, although I'm sure others have also felt genuinely rewarded by this encounter. After talking with poor Tom, he simply said, "It was the gods who make them honors of men's possibilities." And he walked away after that, though from his demeanor I could feel an emanating happiness. I'm not too sure only the gods saw a purpose in this man's life. Something has changed recently, as Gloucester, who once took the word of the bastard Edmund, has now trusted such a shady character as poor Tom. A knight that we previously talked to in an inquiry of why Gloucester was not properly escorted said that the old man refused to trust in those that were deemed trustworthy. Looking back on what was said, it's almost ironic that Gloucester uses a poor unfortunate beggar to describe poor Tom, because at this point Edmund has now been made the Earl of Gloucester, and Gloucester himself has no home. And because he has no eyesight, he can't see where he wants to go, and he must rely on poor Tom, which makes him no better than a poor unfortunate beggar, because he has no choice on whom he wants to follow. Though to this, poor Tom does say, "As I stood there below, methought his eyes were two full moons, he had 1,000 noses, to think that clearest gods who make them honors of men's impossibilities have preserved thee." This gives Gloucester reconciliation that he has now a greater purpose to serve and a reason to live his life. And due to Gloucester's reconciliation, poor Tom has felt that he has done some good, and this has also helped him. Though to him the greatest thing was that Gloucester now found someone who he could trust. But in the current condition of our kingdom, who can we trust? We will see how this goes as the storm continues to rage over next.